Hello, good evening. Happy Tuesday. And yeah, yesterday we mostly talked about television shows the documentaries I watched when I was in a hotel room when I went on a 2 day Memorial Day vacation, right? So that's pretty much what we talked about. So, and also I shared with you what I will be speaking for 5 minutes in this June candidate event. And I thought about it and I changed my mind again. And I'm not going to talk about abortion. Why? It's too small an issue. I mean, it's an important issue, but it's too confined. It's just one issue, right? There are many issues, right? And I'm giving this 5 minute speech event where pretty much I can talk about anything, and I don't want to confine myself in a single issue, right? It's just too small. So then, what else? What would I talk about for 5 minutes? I show you. I give you a rehearsal right here. All right, just give me a minute, because I like to drink. Okay, so why? Because I can, and I'm enjoying myself. So yeah, when I really enjoy, I drink. Okay, so then how come I drink every night? Because I really enjoy every night. Okay, I love doing this. Very good. Okay, just one more minute and then we'll start. I give you 5 minute speeches, rehearsal. All right. Yeah. So how was your day? My day went very well. Yeah, I had very good, restful vacation for 2 days in a town called Valdez, Alaska. Beautiful town. Okay. All right. We have 10 seconds left before we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lee, and thank you for coming and thank you for this wonderful organization hosting this event. And I'd like to, I'm an apologist for two-party system in America, meaning I want to uh, tell you this two-party system in America, in democracy, is a good system. Okay, so uh, yeah, I'm running for Alaska State Senate for this district, and then so I want to just demonstrate to you my reasoning skill and my approach to politics. Okay, uh, been in politics for about 2 years, and thanks to many of you, yeah, I have learned a lot. So thank you for education and guidance, mentorship, and okay. So I tend to be more academic, idealistic. All right. So, but hey, somebody got to do it, right? Somebody gotta do those academic, scholarly stuff, right? So yeah, I'm here to do that. Okay. So we have two parties, right? Democratic Party and Republican Party, right? And I think it's good to have two parties. You don't want America to become like Russia or China, where there's or Cuba or North Korea, where there's only one party, right? Yeah, it's good to have two parties because they complement each other, just like mother and father, right? It's the balance, complementary. They complement each other. Mother and father, they're different, right? They they complement each other. they have these weaknesses, strengths, right? So that's how I see Democratic Party and Republican Party. I do not see Democrats, liberals as my enemies. That's not how I see them. I see them as our fellow Americans. All right, I'm just giving you some different perspective. Okay, uh, so if I become the if you vote for me and if I become the Republican Party uh, Alaska state senator, that will be my approach. All right, I will be talking to both sides. Yeah, I'm Republican, but I'll be talking to Democrats too. Okay, try to understand their standpoint of view. Because they are Americans too. And guess what? In our neighborhood, okay, in this region, if I'm Alaska State Senate, I'll be representing my district. And guess what? In the district I'm serving, they are Democrats, they are liberals. Okay? And my job is to represent them as well. Okay? My job wouldn't be representing the Republican Party. That would not be right thing to do. Okay, I should represent everybody in my district, right? So, because you have to understand this, okay? In America and also in Alaska, anywhere in America, okay, half of the population is bound to be liberal, and the other half conservative. Okay, no matter how somebody would want to change that, they can't. They cannot change that reality. There will be half of population will be liberal, the other half conservative. Okay, nobody can change that. It's a reality, and that's not going to change. So no, liberals they will not go away. They will be there. All right. So then a fruitful approach would be learn to work with Democrats and liberals. Okay. Again, it's good to have two-party system. Why? Because it's checks and balances, and because the left and the right are so different, we can complement each other if we work together, left and right. Then we can come up with the best solution, best possible solution. Okay, because left and right they criticize each other, so that's a good thing. That's very healthy, constructive thing. So we work together, we come up with the best solution that would work for everybody. Okay, so that's my vision. Alright? So in this year 2020. Okay, so okay, that's all I have. My 5 minutes up. Thank you. Good night. Have a nice evening. Thank you. So that's my 5 minutes. Good. I think it's better than talking about abortion. It's more generic, right? I'll do that. I didn't write anything down, and I'm not going to. Okay, because when I first started this political activism, politics, like 2 years ago, I wrote it down, memorized it, rehearsed it, timed it. Okay, but nowadays, I don't even. I do need to rehearse right here and then time it myself, because I'm looking at myself on my laptop screen, and there's this time ticker. Okay, so I did time myself. Okay. But I don't need to write it down or memorize. No, those 2 steps, yeah, I can just skip it, because I've been doing this for a long time, more than 2 years. Okay, so yeah. So apologist means advocate, defender. That's what apologist means. Okay, so Mr. Pastor Rabbi Zacharias, he is known to be an apologist for Christianity, right? I mean, yeah, I can appreciate he studied very hard and he is very well read, right? Maybe he got some wisdom, smartness, intelligence, right? And he worked very hard to rose through the ranks, and then I can appreciate that. But he's ultra intellectualist, and I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I think his sons are also ultra intellectualists. I think as Indian heritage people, I think they will marry the most beautiful young Caucasian ladies, all blondes. That's what I think. I could be wrong. Okay, because yeah, I don't want to know about them, okay, but as far as I've seen like pictures and stuff. I think these Indian guys are very much into blondes, and to me that's very repulsive. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Zacharias. I'm not. Alright. He passed away. I'm sorry, but I'm still not a huge fan of that man. I'm not a fan of that man at all. I think he's a crook. Okay. I'm just expressing my opinion about a celebrity. Okay. Typically, I'm not a huge fan of celebrities. Okay, so and there are some actors, movie directors I really like. Like I like Jim Carrey. I like Jackie Chan. Tucker Tucker Carlson. Yeah, he's cool. Chris Tucker. Yeah, huge fan of Chris Tucker. And there are some celebrities I really like, but there are some celebrities I really don't find meritorious. Alright. So, like Mr. Alan Turing. Yeah, he passed away a long time ago, right? Does that mean I like him? No, I don't like him. I don't like what he stands for. Right? I don't really appreciate whatever Turing machine. Not really. Okay, let's take 5 minutes. Okay, yeah. I'm not very nice. It's not. I don't hate nobody, but there are people I heavily criticize, especially some famous people. Okay, but it's constructive criticism, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so, yeah. I'm not that nice. I'm sorry. All right. We'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so we may get to humanology. Okay, just a little bit. All right. So not sure what we're gonna do this episode. Maybe I just keep talking about this TV series. I mean, documentaries I watched, whatever I watched on television during this 2 day vacation. Maybe we'll see. Okay. Uh, all right. Okay. Uh, we'll get back to humanology later. Okay. There's some other things, important things that we need to talk about. So when I'm in my bathroom, I read news. Yeah, journalism. Yeah, they're doing fantastic job. Okay, but most journalism outlets they tend to be heavily liberal. There are some like Newsmax, One American News, Fox. They are heavily conservative, right? But other outlets they are mostly liberal. Uh, so whenever they tend to overdo it, all right. I read news articles today when I was in my bathroom, like a Caucasian lady in Manhattan. He called police on Af- African American man. We don't know why she called the police, but what we know is that she got fired from her job, and also it made a big news, right? And also there's another episode news article. Some Caucasian police officers uh, they arrested African American man, and the Caucasian officers put his knee on top of on African American's neck when he was on the ground. Okay, so the media outlets characterized that as some kind of racism. All right, so and those police officers got fired. All right, I mean we don't know what exactly happened there in those two incidents, right? We don't know. We weren't there, okay? But just mainstream news outlets like MSNBC or CNN, whatever others, they characterize it as some kind of racism, and I think that's very hasty conclusion to reach because they were not there, right? Was it racially motivated or not? We don't know. Okay. So, but they're so quick to characterize those incidents as racism by whites against blacks. And I think that's too hasty conclusion. I can say this because I'm neither white nor black. I'm Asian. I'm brown. All right. So yeah. I mean, African American activists, advocates for African Americans. Yeah, I appreciate their activism. I do, but some of them tend to overdo it. All right. So just like hyper pro African Americanism. All right. So and President Trump, he isn't quite helping, right? Because I mean, he he's just incapable of bringing in racial harmony in America. He's not capable of doing that. Okay. Can Vice President Joe Biden do that? I doubt it. Okay. He said something like, "If you vote for President Trump, then you are not black." That's not a smart thing to say. Okay. I don't know why he said that, but So if I was the president, if I become the president next year, because I'm still running, okay, then what will be my solution? Well, to all this racial disharmony in America, uh, so African Americans, many of them are economically disadvantaged, right? Yeah, we gotta do something about that. So many of them resort to crimes, right? And we need to address that. So that will be one of my focuses, right? President Trump, right? He's arm wrestling with China. Okay, he's just wasting time. That's not constructive. That's counterproductive. Okay, I would not be doing that. I would just let business people do their things. Alright. Yeah, it's just a waste of time. And sending first woman to the moon. That's what President Trump said, right? I would not be doing that. Nobody's going anywhere. When I'm the president, nobody's going to moon. We'll abort that project. Nobody's going to Mars. And you can go to international this space station. That's fine, right? But nobody's going to moon. No Americans will go to the moon or Mars when I'm the president. That's waste of time and money, right? Yeah, I will focus on education for economically disadvantaged people, including African Americans. Okay, that will be my focus because it's education that can prevent crimes. All right. And nowadays, education doesn't take any money. Knowledge is free. You, all the knowledge in the world from the past in your cell phone, internet access. Internet has all the knowledge there is. Okay. Money is never a solution. What is it? What's the solution? It's the spirit. Okay. Yeah. It's about education, alright? So, I mean, look what I do here. We do many times we do mathematics, right? Pure mathematics. We're trying to find something brand new, right? We've been trying to solve cold box conjecture, right? Prove or disprove, right? Yeah, and we haven't been successful yet, but we are getting somewhere, right? Yeah, we are learning something, right? So yeah, yeah. Yeah. I lead by example, basically. Okay. If I'm the president next year, my life won't change very much. Okay. Yeah, instead of Alaska here, I'm in Washington D.C. White House, but I will only work 40 hours a week, just like anybody else. Okay. My salary, presidential salary level, will be adjusted annually to average American salary. And after one term, I will only do one term. After 4 years, I will waive the post presidential salary like $500,000 a year. No, I waive that because I don't think that's good for me. Okay, money is toxic. Jesus said you cannot serve both mammon and God, right? I agree with Mr. Jesus, right? Money can be poisonous. Okay, so yeah, I want to work. I don't want to retire. Right? I will work until the day I fall to the ground. Right? I will never stop working. Okay, so and I will never stop learning either, and I will never stop teaching. Okay, I will work, learn, and teach as long as I'm on this planet Earth. Alright? Yeah. So yeah, in the White House next year, if I'm the president, okay, I'm just fantasizing, all right, just musing. Yeah, my life won't change very much. Okay, I won't be traveling at all right, except with my own money. Some nice 1 week vacation once a year, right? Twice a year with my own money. Secret Service, I just take two of them with me because probably it's required by law, right? But I won't take any more than that. Airline, yeah, I'm not gonna ride on Air Force One or Marine One. No, just like anybody else, I buy my own ticket, economics class. Okay, yeah, just like anybody else, right? Yeah, and yeah, most likely I will still be doing YouTube video, this humanology series. Okay, so yeah, things won't change very much. Okay, so yeah. Then what's the use of Air Force One, Marine One? Oh yeah, African American children. Okay, if they do very well in school, we give them joyride, Air Force One, Marine One. They'll be the award. Okay, yeah. We invest on African Americans. Okay, yeah. Not money, incentive, motivation. Right. Yeah, you do very good in school, then yeah, we give you joyride, Marine One, Air Force One, for like couple of hours, I guess. Okay, that's what I would do. Okay, yeah. Again, knowledge is free. It doesn't take any money. If you can pay your cell phone bill, you can learn everything from your cell phone, internet. Okay, you can learn anything and everything. All right, knowledge is free. The only thing you need is motivation, some incentive, inspiration. Okay, and as the president of the United States, I would give that to you, everybody. It's easy. It's not gonna take a single penny, right? So I'm gonna do everything in YouTube. Okay, even when I'm the president, I'll just do the exactly same thing. All right. But yeah, but in this fantasy, presidential fantasy, okay, because I'm the president, I'll be more visible and more people will watch this. All right. But it's not gonna take a single penny. Okay. Yeah. That's why I'm running for president to be famous, because I do want to save the world, right? And it won't be just me; it'll be everybody working together to save the world, to save ourselves, save our neighbors. Okay, so it's time to take a break again. So, alright. Okay, the spruce tips are coming nowadays. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a brand new bottle and pick some spruce tips. Cause tis the season. All right, so I'll see you in like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. So, All right. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I picked some spruce tips. All right. Yeah. You see, this is spruce tips, and I picked it from young spruce trees in my yard, side yard, because the bigger ones I sprayed insecticides to kill these spruce tree bark beetles, right? So yeah, I mean circulate in the system of the spruce trees when I spray insecticides. So and they are toxic to us humans too. That's why I did not pick from big trees. Because spruce tree bark beetles they only attack big trees. Not, they don't mess with small trees because small trees they have very small surface area. Their tree trunk is too thin, right? Because bark beetles they only eat bark, so they prefer and they exclusively feed on these big trees with huge surface area, thick trunk. Okay, so they don't mess with small trees. Okay, so but these are all from small trees because I don't want to ingest insecticides that I sprayed last year and this year. Okay. Yeah, you need some more time, huh? Okay, sure. We'll give it more time to get the juice out. Yeah, I'm Korean American, right? I grew up in South Korea for nearly 2 decades, so I learned all these tricks, medicinal drinks. Yeah, it is very Asiatic Oriental style, like China, Japan. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be very good for you, right? If you happen to be in drinking age. Yeah. It's beautiful. Look at it. Beautiful, right? Suspension. If not emulsion, just saying some chemistry terms. Okay, what else do we talk about? Uh, Yesterday we talked about ideological imperialism, right? Like pro-gayism. Okay, they want to conquer other countries, right? So that they feel empowered and proud. Like they're all about pride, right? LGBT pride, right? They don't like Bible very much, okay? Yeah. Because Bible says pride comes before a fall, right? But they don't really care too much about Bible, so yeah, it's about LGBT pride, right? Yeah. So the way I see all this ideological pandemic, tattoo piercism, pro-gayism, ultra-interracialism, marijuanaism, tattoo piercism, pro-gayism, the way I see it is it's ideological pandemic, so it will come and go. Okay, people will develop immunity, immune system for it, antibodies, metaphysical antibodies, right? And it just come and go. All right, so I'm not worried at all. All right, so it just takes some time for people to realize those are unsound ideologies. Okay, yeah. So I'm not worried. People know, they realize. Yeah. I think it's a good time to get back to humanology, not mathematics yet. Okay, because we discovered some very important equation. All right, action equation, action formula. So, and I told you there are a lot to it. Okay, so it's very simple concept. Metaphysicality and physicality, right? Let's bring that up. Okay. 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 And there's something else to talk about. Okay, because I wrote down a note. Right. A couple of days ago, I guess. I don't know. I don't know when. So, copium in humanology is very one of the most central foundational concept. Copium. Okay, so what is copium? Anything with quantity and value. That's what copium is. It's very general concept like money, time, okay, space, energy. They are copium because they are valuable and they are quantitative. Alright? So that's the definition of copium. Okay. So money, time, space is they are just instances, examples of copium. It's very general concept. So people want attention. People want not everybody, right? But people like me, we crave attention. We crave fame, popularity, right? Some people are like that. Okay. All the politicians, entertainers. Me, I'm both. Well, politician wannabe, entertainer wannabe. Okay. Yes. Do I want to be a celebrity? Absolutely. I have always wanted to be a celebrity. Yeah, I want to be famous. Okay. Some people are like that, right? Not everybody. But people's time is limited. They only have 40, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So people's attention, meaning people's time listening to you, watching you, or reading about you is limited and it's copium. People's time and their memory space. When you watch a news about President Trump, yeah, this President Trump's story or his image, his words register in your memory. It takes some space in your brain, memory, right? And also it takes your time too to read about President Trump, right? So time and space is limited and it's valuable and it's thus is they are copiums. Okay. So celebrities they are competing with each other to get your attention, meaning your time, your space, and yes, your money too. Celebrities, okay? Yeah. It is not easy to be a celebrity. I tried to be famous for nearly 2 decades in my life, half of my life. I still want to be famous, but I couldn't get there yet. I was not successful yet, but I keep trying, okay? Because I'm one of those people who want to be famous. Not everybody's like that, okay? So, but I am one of them, right? So, yeah, time and space, money, they're limited resources, right? So celebrities or celebrity wannabes like me, yeah, we are compete with each other to uh, take that limited resources, people's time, space, memory space, and money. But I'm not into money though. But do I want to be famous, popular? Yeah, no, I don't have to be popular, okay. But do I want to be famous? Yes. But I don't want to be. I mean, I do not want to be famous in the wrong way. Some people commit crimes in order to become famous, right? Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not a criminal. You know, I do not want to be famous in the wrong way. I want to be famous in the right way. But even if I never become famous, then I'm okay with that too. Why? I have a good job. I have my house, my car. I don't have any debt other than mortgage, home loan, car loan. But everybody has that, right? So I don't have any other debts. Okay. Yeah, I pay my bills. I'm happy as I am. Okay, but do I want to be famous? Yes. Why? Well, for a change, and also I do want to save the world, and I have all the answers to save the world. Okay, and if I'm famous, there's more likelihood that actually the world can be saved, right? But alas, I'm not son of God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not even Jewish. Okay, so I've been trying so hard to be famous, but I was never able to. Right? Sometimes I thought maybe it's because I'm Asian. That's why people don't take me seriously in America. Sometimes I thought that. But then I realized, no, it's not that. When I made my movie, Therapy for Metaphobia, I submitted to Asian American Film Festival. They rejected it. They only accept films made by Asian Americans. Asian American Film Festival, something like that. Okay, they rejected my movie. Okay, so yeah, Asians in America, they don't like me. Sundance, South by Southwest, they don't like my movie. So it's not racism then. Okay. I also submitted my movie to Christian film festivals. I'm Christian, so I submitted my movie, they rejected it. Really. There were five film festivals that accepted my movie. One in Australia, one in England, one in Ireland, one in Pasadena, California, one in Ventura County, California. Okay. Yeah, two in America, one in Australia, one in England, one in Ireland. Okay. Everybody else, they rejected my movies. I submitted my movie to half of 150, 50 film festivals. Big, small, medium, all of them, okay? And I got accepted by five small film festivals, okay? So I'm sure they got their reasons. Maybe my movie wasn't good enough. Maybe my accent was too heavy. Maybe the subject matter was too controversial. Maybe it's too secular. Maybe it's too religious, too moralistic, too preachy, and I don't know why they rejected my movie. I don't know why they did not like my movie. Maybe it's too boring, maybe. I have no idea. Maybe they were jealous because I made this movie, feature length, 70 minutes movie, all by myself. It did not involve anybody else, right? Maybe they were jealous, right? That would be my guess. Their ego just couldn't accept the fact that I made this movie all by myself, and it's better than their movies. This film festival judges, film festival examiners, reviewers, I mean, they're filmmakers themselves, at least former ex filmmakers, right? I made this movie all by myself, and it's better than the movies that they made in their former career with other people. Okay, so yeah, I can understand. It's professional jealousy, right? I would rather not. I mean, I don't want to call them sore losers, but I would rather just call them jealous people. Okay, I wouldn't call them sore losers. I would rather call them just jealous people. Okay, so yeah, they have this power to reject or accept my movie. So the to make themselves feel good, they rejected my movie. 45 of them, big, medium, small sized film festivals, reviewers. Because my movies, as far as I can tell, is very good, high quality movie. Okay, not just for a movie made by one person, because there's no other movie, feature length movie, as far as I know, made by one person. Okay, because I did that. I took on the project because I wanted to make a history for the very first time. Feature length movie made by only one person. Music, cinematography, screenwriting, directing, acting, lighting, filming, sound, everything, music, everything. And I did that, and I was very grateful to God. All right, and I made it. 90% of people, 90% of film festivals rejected my movie. 10% accepted it. God bless them. I was happy, grateful to 10% of film festivals, 5 out of 50, right? But to 90% of them, yeah, I was kind of angry because I was young back then. Okay, nowadays, I don't get angry. It would be very rare for me to get angry. Maybe I get angry like once a year. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, I need some vocal rest. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, we are back. Let's stop and restart. I don't want to lose this 1 hour footage. Okay, that happens once in a while when this computer or software crashes. Okay, we just stop and restart. Okay, so